World War II saw the emergence of armored warfare as a decisive force, and few weapons were as impactful as a tank. At number 10 is the American M3 Lee, an unusual design with a side-mounted 75mm gun and a turreted 37mm gun, which proved effective in early battles like North Africa, despite its awkward height and limited flexibility. Number 9. The Japanese Type 97 Chiha was lightly armored and undergunned, but served well in jungle terrain during early campaigns in Asia. Number 8. The British Matilda II was slow, but nearly invulnerable to early Axis anti-tank weapons, becoming a key asset in desert warfare. At 7. The Soviet KV-1 stunned German forces in 1941 with armor they couldn't penetrate using standard weapons, though its poor mobility and reliability limited its long-term use. Coming in at 6 is the American M4 Sherman. Not the strongest tank, but a symbol of industrial power and battlefield reliability. Produced in massive numbers and easy to repair, the Sherman adapted to roles from infantry support to tank hunting, and its presence in every theater gave the Allies a critical edge. Number 5 is the German Panzer IV, Germany's most widely used tank and a model of constant evolution, from a short-barreled infantry support vehicle to a long-barreled tank capable of challenging Soviet T-34s and American Shermans. Speaking of which, number 4 is the Soviet T-34, a revolutionary tank with sloped armor and wide tracks that dominated muddy and snowy battlefields. It was faster, better protected, and cheaper produced than its German counterparts, fundamentally reshaping tank warfare. At number 3 is the Tiger I, a heavy tank that struck fear into Allied crews with its nearly impervious armor and devastating 88mm gun, capable of destroying enemy tanks at long ranges. Despite its power, it was expensive, mechanically unreliable, and difficult to deploy effectively. Number 2 is its successor, the Tiger II or King Tiger, boasting even thicker armor and a more powerful gun. While it was nearly invincible in frontal engagements, it was plagued by breakdowns, excessive fuel use, and production delays. Finally, at number 1 is a T-34-85, the upgraded Soviet workhorse that paired excellent armor and a potent 85mm gun with continued ease of production and mobility. It matched German heavy tanks and firepower while maintaining the mass manufacturing advantage that allowed the Soviets to outnumber and overwhelm their enemies on the Eastern Front. These tanks weren't just machines. They were symbols of strategy, innovation, and industrial willpower, each leaving a lasting mark on the history of warfare.